A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, President Vladimir Putin has publicly stated that certain proposals put forth by the United States to end the war are unacceptable to the Kremlin. This revelation, made during an interview with India Today, indicates that any potential deal remains elusive as the diplomatic landscape continues to shift. U.S. President Donald Trump has initiated what he describes as the most intense diplomatic push since the onset of the full-scale invasion nearly 4 years ago. However, this effort has faced significant hurdles, particularly concerning the contentious issue of territorial concessions by Ukraine and ensuring its security against future Russian aggression. Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, alongside his son-in-law Jared Kushner, is scheduled to meet with Ukrainian negotiator Rustem Umerov later today in Miami, following their earlier discussions with Putin at the Kremlin. The meeting is set to take place at the Shell Bay Club, a golf property owned by Witkoff, and though it has not been formally announced, sources indicate it will commence at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Putin characterized his 5-hour dialogue with Witkoff and Kushner as necessary and useful, yet he acknowledged the challenges faced during these discussions. He emphasized that some proposals were simply unacceptable, further complicating the peace process. The Russian leader noted that the initial 28-point U.S. peace proposal had been reduced to 27 and divided into 4 distinct packages. However, he refrained from detailing which aspects Russia might accept or reject, suggesting that premature disclosures could hinder the ongoing negotiations. Trump, in a statement following the Kremlin talks, expressed confidence that Putin is genuinely interested in reaching a resolution. Their impression was very strongly that he'd like to make a deal, Trump stated, reflecting optimism about the potential for peace. Nevertheless, Putin's remarks suggest a more cautious approach, as he highlighted the complexities of achieving consensus among conflicting parties. In the backdrop of these negotiations, the situation on the ground in Ukraine remains dire. Russian attacks on civilian areas have intensified, with reports of missile strikes and drone assaults causing casualties and significant damage. A recent missile strike in Kryvyi Rih resulted in injuries to 6 individuals, including a young child, while a tragic incident in Kherson claimed the life of a 6-year-old girl due to ongoing artillery shelling. The Kherson thermal power plant, essential for heating thousands of residents, has shut down following relentless attacks, prompting emergency measures to provide warmth and electricity to affected citizens. The international community, particularly European leaders, has expressed frustration at being sidelined in the peace process as U.S. officials engage directly with both Moscow and Kiev. French President Emmanuel Macron has sought to involve China in pressuring Russia towards a ceasefire, but responses from Chinese leadership have been non-committal. As the conflict continues to escalate, with Russia launching a barrage of missiles and drones overnight, the prospects for a peaceful resolution appear increasingly challenging. The ongoing violence underscores the urgent need for diplomatic efforts to address the humanitarian crisis and restore stability in the region. The coming days will be crucial as negotiations unfold and the international community watches closely, hoping for a breakthrough that can end the suffering of countless civilians caught in the crossfire. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.